Well, one of the most painful situations that people can experience is false accusation, being numbered with others who've done terrible things, corrupt things. And it's not in this psalm an example of someone who's just got false accusation, but they are in danger of reaping the reward as if they'd done these things. David is calling out to God. To you, O Lord, I call, my rock, do not be deaf, lest if you be silent to me, I become like those who go down to the pit. He knows that if God doesn't step in, it doesn't seem anyone's listening to him. No one's believing what he says. His plea for innocence is just being denied. But he calls on the Lord. There are situations when we cannot deal with the people who are making false accusations. And this may happen in a criminal court. It may happen in a relationship. It may happen in a church or in a business setting. People may speak against you in ways that impact your career, your marriage, your finances, even your health, or even your freedom. But God is someone that we can appeal to in such circumstances. And in verse 6, David knows that despite other people not believing him, and maybe the outward situation has changed, it's hard to tell, maybe it hasn't, but inwardly, David knows that all will be well because God has heard him. It says in verse 6, blessed be the Lord, for he has heard the voice of my pleas for mercy. When we can't get the justice that we deserve, when there is a sharp pang of injustice going through our hearts, we can appeal to God. And that was what turned circumstances around for David. He says, the Lord is my strength and my shield. In him my heart trusts and I am helped. My heart exalts, and with my song I give thanks to him. It's instructive for us, though, to remember that Jesus was numbered with transgressors. He was falsely accused, and there was no one who was going to listen to him. Pilate, Herod, the Jews, nobody. The crowd baying for his blood. False accusation. Crucify, crucify. But the Lord did not answer the prayer of Jesus. Even though in this very psalm it says the Lord is the strength of his people, he is the saving refuge of his anointed. The word Messiah, Christ, the anointed one. And he was not saved so that we can be saved. He is our deliverer because he was delivered over to suffering and death. Let's remember, if we're falsely accused, that Jesus kept his peace and trusted in the Lord when there was no answer. And yet there was an answer. On the third day, God raised him up. And in due course, God will raise us up. And the answer will be seen for everyone who looks.